different from all the other girls who are competing in this pageant? Oh, caught myself again. What makes you different from all the girls who are in this pageant?
I don't know. I can't just say my skin color. I don't know.
I guess I don't know what to say to that, because it's not like I know the girls very well. We could have our similarities, we can have our differences, but at the end of the day, I can't go saying, oh, I'm so much better than this person, because when I don't know them very well. If I be able to create some sort of connection with them and be able to figure out a bit more about them, maybe I'd be able to answer this question better. How would you promote this pageant should you win? We're gonna skip that question. Tell us about a time when you overcame defeat.
Well, I have a lot of these times. But the one that sticks out most to me is, overcoming depression. Now, I'm not saying that I'm completely fixed, completely emotionally, better. Because depression is something, it takes a really long time to get over. But for me, I feel like I've grown so much over the year. For this past year, I've made friends with people who I know these friendships will stick for a lifetime. I've conquered so much. A lot of things that I do not want to say on camera because they're just too personal. But over the past summer, my great-grandfather has passed away. Here we go again. I just had a breakup with a guy. It was it was hard. It was like, because he was my first true person I ever actually cared for, but it's not the end of the world, and I got over it. But the thing is, and I got into a fight with my best friend. It wasn't like a fight, but we didn't talk for 3 weeks, and it was really difficult. The thing is, all these things kind of happened back to back to back. And it was like right after I felt like, oh, maybe I've kind of overcome depression, but it made me realize that I have not at all. Period. I just got into this horribly depressive state for 3 weeks, and it felt like just numb pain. And the thing is, everybody around me, they thought I was happy, but it was really difficult. It was really difficult to overcome. So personally, mental health to me is a very important thing, and something, in the future I would love to help people with. Mental health, I want the stigma of mental health to be broken, because there's so many people who they don't talk about it. They don't like to talk about it because they just don't feel comfortable. And I get it. I totally get it. I've tried saying it out loud to so many people, and the people around me, they just get uncomfortable when you talk about it. And I'm not gonna blame them. But it's just, mental health is a big importance to your overall health. And a lot of people feel it is fake when it is not. I guess we will answer one more question, and then we will leave this video here for now. Do you think that social media has helped or hurt our society? That's an interesting question. So during the 3 weeks of time where, you know, me and my best friend kind of got into a fight, and I took a break from all technology. I just shut it all off. I was like, nope, I am done. I can't handle this. The only website I went on is YouTube, just to watch my YouTube videos. But other than that, I did not go on to technology at all. And it was honestly the best thing ever. Growing up with technology and evolving with it, it's really something. I mean, like, personally, in my head, because I've grown up with it all my life, I mean, like, I never had touch screens when I was younger, whereas you'll see 5-year-olds with iPhone 11s, which baffles me. I never had a phone when I was 5. I didn't get a phone until I was like 12. I had a box TV. I know how to work a DVR. I know how to work a PlayStation 2. Like, technology has just evolved so much over the 10 years. It's amazing. The advantages that it has, but at the same time, there's so much wrong with it. You know, there are days where I'll even catch myself, I stuck to my phone, and when I put my phone down at night, I get like anxious because I have to check my phone like every few seconds. So for those 3.5 weeks where I did not have my phone, it was honestly the best feeling because I felt like I could sleep better. I wasn't checking my phone like every time I like woke up in the middle of the night. But answering the question here, do you think that social media has helped or hurt our society? I personally think social media, I think it's hurt. I think it honestly has hurt our society more than it has helped. Technology evolves and it gets better and it helps in some sorts of ways, but social media, I don't think it was needed. Things like Instagram, Facebook, yeah, sure, they help like with business growth and like self-growth. Well, not really self-growth, but like if you chose to want to be like, I don't know, Kylie Jenner, I guess that's self-growth. But unless your goal someday is to be Kylie Jenner, I really hope it's not. I mean, not that I have anything against Kylie Jenner, I don't. It's just, there's only one of her. It's hurt our society more than it's helped. It's just, you look at Twitter and you see how many, I watch YouTubers. I watch so many YouTubers. More than I watch like regular TV, I watch YouTube. And every time I see a YouTuber go on break, I just hear them talk about how Twitter is so toxic. And I got Twitter for the first time last year, because I didn't get it before that, because I was like, oh, I don't need Twitter. None of my friends are on Twitter. But all these people who I liked on YouTube were, and they use Twitter the most, more than like Instagram or anything. So I went onto Twitter and I was like, oh wow, now I see what they're saying. Twitter is literally the worst place ever. Like, don't get a Twitter. Don't. It is the most toxic form of social media you could possibly get. The second being Facebook, in my opinion. Because Facebook is it's just full of people who are not open-minded enough. Who Facebook, I hate to be one of those Gen Zs who's gonna be like, they're full of boomers. But it kind of is. I mean, because Facebook is one of the older forms of social media now, it's just not the best place for people because no one's open-minded on Facebook anymore. Or ever, really. I don't think anyone's open on Facebook. Like, the only reason you have a Facebook is for, like the only reason I have a Facebook is to keep in touch with, like, family. I don't really... Facebook is not a huge thing anymore. None of my friends have it. It's just... I don't want to say, like, it's for older people. That is my nicer way of saying so. So, yes, I believe social media has hurt society. Okay, that'll be my last question for today. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. I'm going to be going back and looking through this footage probably a few times just to see what I can correct and fix. I know I could probably be more clear on my answers so I'm not going out on tangents, you know. But, like I said, this is just me working on it. The pageant isn't until December 9th and 10th, so I have time. This will be a new series. It's not just me questions. I'm going to be doing things like, you know, showing you guys dress options, hairstyles, pageant makeup, you know, practicing my walk, and all these other things that I just want to share with you guys during these few months that I have before the pageant as I prepare myself to walk in a beautiful flowy gown. Now, if you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this, whatever is happening here, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye!